Good morning, students. Today, let's start with the revision of classification of plants. So, today's first question is name the following categories of the following. 1. Plants which do not have root, stems, and leaves. Thallophyta. Plants with no roots but have stems and leaves. Bryophyta. Plants with roots, stems, and leaves and which bears spore-producing bodies called pteridophytes or ferns. The amphibian of the plant kingdom, mosses or bryophytes. Question number 2. Match the following columns. Bread mold is a saprophyte. Spirogyra, it has chlorophyll. Mosses has rhizoids. Ferns, it has leaves with spores. Gymnosperms are naked seeds. Now give two characteristics and one example of the following. 1. Algae. The example will be Spirogyra and the characteristics are 1. These are found in stagnant water of ponds growing as green scum, and second, they have chlorophyll. Fungi. Example will be mushroom. They cannot prepare their food and most of the fungi live on dead and decaying organic matter. Third is monocot. The example will be maize. They have seeds with one cotyledon. Second, cotyledons usually becomes the embryonic first leaves of a seedling. Fourth one is dicot. They contain two cotyledons in their seed. And second, they have network-like venation in their leaves. Examples will be gram, rose, and mango. Bryophytes. They have stems and leaves but no roots, and they are non-flowering plants. For example, mosses and liverworts. Next one is Steretophyta. The characteristics are they are non-flowering plants, that is, they do not produce flowers and seeds. They produce through spores. Second, they have feather-like leaves divided into leaflets. For example, ferns. 7. Thallophyta. The characteristics are these plants do not have roots, stems, or leaves. Second, they are non-flowering plants. For example, bacteria, fungi, and algae. Third question is differentiate between the following. Number 1. Algae and fungi. Algae are green colored containing chlorophyll, whereas fungus do not contain chlorophyll. Second point, algae are found in stagnant water of ponds, whereas fungi are found on dead and decaying organic matter. Algae are usually autotrophs, for example Spirogyra, whereas fungus are usually saprophytes, that is bread mold. Second one is the difference between monocot and dicot plants. Monocots are the plants which contains only one cotyledon in their seeds, for example grass and maize, whereas dicot plants contain two cotyledons in their seeds, for example brinjal and mango. Now, difference between mosses and ferns. Mosses grow as green velvety layers in moist places such as damp soil, on the bark of trees, and on damp walls, whereas ferns are grown in most of the gardens for their beautiful leaves. Second point of mosses are these plants have stems, leaves, but no roots, whereas ferns bear well-formed leaves, stems, and roots. Difference between angiosperms and gymnosperms. Angiosperms plants bear seeds inside a fruit, whereas gymnosperms bear naked seeds called cones, and fruits is absent. Second point, leaves are usually broad in angiosperms, whereas in gymnosperms, leaves are usually needle-like and they usually remain green throughout the year. The example of angiosperms are rose, sunflower, and sugarcane, and the example of gymnosperms are pine, kedar, fir, etc. So students, this is the end of today's video. Hope you all are learning question answers. Meet you in next video with long question answers. Thank you and have a nice day.